And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Petrovic, Barnes out there with Cheeks. Then there's Powell, and it's McDaniels at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, James is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Ball. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Henderson in at the one. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch MP chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's kept his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And here is McDaniels. Powell with a screen on Henderson. Fires for three. Ball with the rebound. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Now, here's Ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Wembanyama finds James, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Petrovic with the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Powell. To halt the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
To see the stats for Powell. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Now, here's McDaniels. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson. The Clippers shoot, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. You look at James, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
And McDaniels drops them both. Spurs leading by 10. The drive by James, and he finishes nicely on the layup. James has got 9 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Cheeks outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
It's hauled in by Cheeks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Barnes, screen on James. Cheeks against James. Launches it. Cheeks' shot is good. He has 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Cheeks' shot is good. Cheeks has got his 3rd bucket of the night. San Antonio leading by 8. Deep 2 from Ball. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play calls, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The drive by James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's James. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And that one's good by Henderson.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Powell with a screen on Henderson. Barnes outside. Pass to Powell. Now, from about 16, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Clippers trail by 13. Here's McDaniels. His last outing with 20 points. Barnes outside from past the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
James finds Edwards. Back to James. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. But take a look at the Spurs. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Los Angeles just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And it's James missing. Clippers trail by 12. Now McDaniels. Powell inside. Edwards there. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Good on both. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Frazier, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Petrovic. He had 15 points last outing. James with it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pelicans was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was a season high for him in scoring. It was a night to remember. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the Spurs making a change here. That one misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Barnes can't get it to go. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Petrovic. The rebound by James. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And James throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Here's James. It's an 18-point game. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 29 in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Barnes looking around. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McDaniels passes to Cheeks. Barnes the screen. Pass to Frazier. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Here's Petrovic after the made shot from James. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the 3-point bomb. Barnes has got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's McDaniels. Over in the corner, Barnes misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's James. Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Top of the key, McDaniels. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And James throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the Clippers have possession after the basket by San Antonio. The 3 from Barnes. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
James outside. Puts up a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. and a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Jack. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's Barnes. And James pulls it down. James has got 8 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 39.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Barnes. San Antonio with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Petrovic. And the shot goes down. Petrovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
James hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Frazier outside. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Clippers ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here is Los Angeles now. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Blocked again.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hot start. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, and able to help them close this gap.
To the left side wing. And here's James outside. Connects from 3-point range. James has got 48.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now, here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. They need this. Here's Cheeks. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Back to James. Nice D from Frazier.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
San Antonio's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. James, that's a 2-pointer. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Henderson.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Starks checked in for the Clippers. And so he's able to get one of two.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Out to Henderson. Barnes against James. Shoots the three. Petrovic with the rebound. On the wing, Barnes. 12 points for him. James outside. Jacks up a three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Clippers.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And here are the Clippers now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Victor Wembanyama is out there with James. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Ball in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Henderson. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Clippers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Barnes outside. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Barnes. Here's Cheeks. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Second free throw, no good. Inside, and the dunk by Powell.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And San Antonio shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Petrovic after the made shot from James. Petrovic with the pass to Powell.
And let's check out stats for James. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 17 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
First free throw is good. And so Powell nails both of them. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Cheeks from outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And James throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And here's Barnes for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Barnes. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Powell with a screen on Henderson. Here's McDaniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 9.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Ball with the bucket.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Pass to Barnes. Back to McDaniels. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. James finds Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Cheeks outside. Pass to Barnes. From the top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
From deep, James, and good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
McDaniels dishes to Barnes. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Petrovic. Over Edwards. And again, no good by the Clippers. Spurs have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Now here's Henderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. James misses. Here's Petrovic. Back to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Barnes has got 17.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Cheeks outside. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Picked off in midair. One-on-one fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Here's Henderson. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. James in the post, defended by Cheeks. Wembanyama, a screen on Frazier, and the basket by Castle.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And here is McDaniel. 9 points in the game so far. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. McDaniel's got 11 points. James looking it over. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Howell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes against James. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Frazier outside. Here's the three. They get it back. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. He can't hit that time. The Spurs shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Out to Henderson. All alone. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Barnes outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-7 run. From deep, James. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McDaniels against Henderson. Clock at 6. Pass to Cheeks. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Cheeks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's McDaniels. Basket counts.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to James. Wembanyama's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
McDaniels. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 13. That shot off. Back to James. No good from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Frazier. The rebound by the Spurs. James has got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low. For the three. Again, what an avalanche!
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Powell sets a screen for McDaniel. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McDaniel's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, James. Wembenyama, a screen on Cheeks. Deflects the pass. Here's McDaniels. He's got... .16. Frazier outside. Cheeks outside. Powell in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Cheeks no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw drops for James. A different look for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Powell. Smith comes in for Cheeks. And Kerr subbed in for McDaniels. Both free throws good from James. The Clippers shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Kerr outside. Barnes screen on Henderson. Kerr kicks to Barnes. Over James. Barnes can't get it to go. Outside, James takes the three. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Jackson is out there with Frazier. Then there's Powell, and it's Smith, and it's Kerr, and at the one spot. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe...
First and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. to the inside. Here's Kerr. The rebound by Anderson. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
To make substitutions.
Put the gas, MP. Get in there.
Frazier kicks to McDaniels. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. McDaniels got 11 in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the shot goes in.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Now McDaniels. Smith outside. Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And another one.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Here's McDaniels. And Willis pulls it down. Outside, James. Nice D from Frazier.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
The three sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
James against Jackson. James, the pass to Newton. A three ball. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Ball against McDaniel. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside. Willis with it. Back to James. Plays it up and banks it in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Drives to the hoop. And Paul with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Brooks checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. McDaniels finds Smith. Powell with a screen on Willis. Smith with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Powell. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Outside ball. Here's James. Launches a three, and it's LaMelo Ball with the three.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Powell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Pop. Edwards, he's checked in for Willis. The Clippers also changing it up. Cheeks checked in for Brooks. Barnes comes in for Frazier. And Petrovic subbed in for Smith. Now here's James. Yes, that goes in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. There's a screen. The 3 from Barnes. A rebound by the Spurs. James has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
McDaniels against Ball. And James pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And here is McDaniel. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Cheeks. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Ball. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's James. Out to Edwards. From outside the arc. Traps in the tray.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now McDaniels. And James pulls it down. James has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at James. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
That free throw good from Cheeks. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Now here's James. Driving it, and yep, another basket.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. Petrovic with the pass to McDaniels. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. McDaniels got 20 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Spurs. The 3. Rebound by Jamison.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Petrovic. Pass to McDaniels. The tray. Knocks down the 3 ball. McDaniels got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
To the middle. And the dunk by James.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
McDaniels. No good with the triple. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's Jamison. And the basket by Castle. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Barnes. Here's Petrovic. McDaniels with the ball. Rebound by Jamison.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Great One.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here's Cheeks. Down low. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Ball. Outside, James. Pass to Jamison. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Petrovic. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off target with his three. Now, here's Ball. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Great win tonight, MP. Good game, man.